Is true happiness right under your nose, waiting in the depths of your own mind? Today, we'll uncover why we've been chasing it all the wrong places. Welcome to Inner Guide Galaxy, where we explore timeless wisdom to light up your inner world. Each week I guide you through simple practices for a more peaceful, joyful life. Welcome and welcome back to another video. If there is one thing in common in this world that all living beings search for, it is happiness. We all like to be happy. We all seek happiness in this world. If I asked you, would you like to be happy in your life? What would your answer be? You would say, of course I want to be happy in my life. I want this peaceful state. I need to be in that. That is your answer, and the answer of all living beings. Buddha says that all living beings like to be happy, and they seek happiness. If you really think about our life, we are on a never-ending journey of pursuing happiness. Let me say that again. We are on a never-ending journey of pursuing happiness. That means we are chasing and seeking happiness, but have not yet found it. So what is the reason for not finding happiness? Why don't we find happiness in our lives? We seek it. We fight for it, but we don't find it. What is the reason? Well, the Buddha teaches us that we are seeking happiness from a source where happiness does not exist. Because we seek happiness in the external world, in materialistic things. When you seek happiness from material things or the external world, you get pleasure. But that is not true happiness. Pleasure is temporary and gives you instant gratification, whereas happiness is long-lasting and gives you contentment about yourself. That is why Buddha teaches us that by seeking happiness from a source where it does not exist, the more you search for it, the more frustrated you become. So will we ever be able to find happiness in our lives? The Buddha answered this question. Yes, you can find happiness in your life. How? If you look closely at the first and second verses of the Dhammapada, Buddha says, if with an impure mind one speaks or acts, suffering will follow him like the wheel that follows the foot of the ox. And in the next verse, if with a pure mind one speaks or acts, happiness will follow him like a shadow that never leaves him. This means that happiness and sadness entirely depend on the purity or impurity of our mind. When our mind is pure, we can find happiness. So how can we gain this purity in our mind in order to find happiness? The teachers ask, and there are a lot of things you can do to purify your mind. Today I'm going to share with you a few practices that can bring happiness into your life. 1. Accepting the reality of life. Life is full of ups and downs. Sometimes you have good days. Sometimes you have bad days. Sometimes you have beautiful memories. Sometimes miserable ones. When you realize this reality, you can face these situations successfully. It is not the bad experience itself that makes us frustrated. It is our reaction to it. Whenever you face a bad experience or a difficult situation, you have two choices. Focus on the pain and feel miserable, or focus on the lesson it teaches and grow from it. 2. Practicing generosity. Buddha said, be generous. In Buddhism, generosity is known as dana. Buddha teaches that you should give without expectations. Most of the time, we think that gathering more things will make us rich and happy, but material wealth only gives pleasure, which is temporary. Instead, give to others selflessly. Help someone in need, say, by giving food to a hungry person. When you see that person's life improve and feel their gratitude, you experience a deep, long-lasting happiness. Even years later, recalling that act of kindness will bring you joy. 3. Forgiving. Forgiving is crucial for happiness. You must forgive others and yourself. Forgiveness doesn't mean condoning mistakes. It means freeing your heart. Holding on to past wrongs only makes the present miserable. Whatever mistakes you've made, forgive yourself and start anew. We all have the chance to begin again and make life better. No one is perfect. recognizing that allows us to forgive and move forward. These are just 3 of many practices to create happiness in your life. Finally, there is the ultimate happiness that Buddha teaches, called Nibbana or Nirvana enlightenment. When you realize the true nature of life and eliminate desire, craving, anger, and delusion from your mind, you attain the highest form of happiness. Engage in these wholesome practices, accepting reality, generosity, forgiveness, and the path to enlightenment, and you will cultivate lasting happiness in your life. Thanks for tuning in to Inner Guide Galaxy. If you found value in today's journey toward genuine happiness, please give this video a thumbs up, share your thoughts below, and hit subscribe so you never miss our weekly guides to inner peace.